Lady K,
It's
are you
just
ready?
slow.
Key, are you ready? Find you diva, let them know that you're ready. It's Thursday night, they at it again. You got it locked into the ladies then. It's Lady K, Kiki too, plus the Bayou Diva. You know how they do. From breaking news to favorite foods. She was popping in the city, hot topics too. Advice for your
Yeah,
issues.
girl,
If
you
you need to
can.
grab a tissue, just wait till a break. They may say something that'll
Oh,
fit you.
go
Amazing
ahead.
guests
Oh, okay.
live
I'm
on
like, oh
set.
God.
You can laugh to
What's
your heart's
wrong?
content. They appreciate your love cause it's truly a blessing. My name's Saga Boss and I approve this message.
Now, why you didn't sound like I was shit on my butt? Because I couldn't see it. I'm beginning to see deep with this makeup. I don't need no makeup artist.
The Ladies Den, Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell them Saga sent you.
What's up? What's up, Kiki?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
How you doing, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
Um, uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know I'm always doing something to mess up. I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
okay. I'm
I
okay.
mean, I called to check on my folks yesterday, and I ain't getting that. I thought I was going to head out to the powder of the springs.
Listen, I had several people call me yesterday, and I just couldn't.
And it's okay.
It was like a water flow. So, and actually, while we on, I just want to say thank you to all the people that sent messages, all the people that text, that called to check on me. I appreciate y'all. Yesterday was just a really, really rough day. It hit me all of a sudden, and when I tell you, I could not stop crying. Um, it was on me real heavy yesterday. I don't know why. I didn't see no
Mhm.
pictures. I didn't think I nothing. It just was like bam.
Yeah.
Like what? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of what? And everything just shut down yesterday.
Yeah.
So again, I
Understood.
appreciate everybody who called to check on me. I'm good. Um I normally get this way around Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving was good this year. And now that Christmas is coming around, which was my mother's favorite holiday, and I'm decorating the house
Mhm.
and I'm doing stuff, and it just hit me. So I thank you all for checking on me. So
You're welcome.
with that being said, whew, all right, I'm talking about it. I'm getting emotional, but let me
But
um
like I said, yeah, breathe,
take a
take a
breath.
breath, take a breath. Take a breath, pause and take a breath. See, we move, we're always doing, going. And when we sit down again, like we said, when the smoke clears, and regardless of how long that smoke been there, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't
Mhm.
matter how long the smoke, and that's what we have to come to the realization to understand that grief has no time limit. People
It
need to
does.
stop trying to say, well, are you still grieving, or how long has it been? It doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
does not matter. And especially if you had, you know what I'm saying, the relationship. You
Yeah.
talk about your mama all the time. Just
Yeah.
like me, I speak of mine, if mine was short lived, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, it does not matter. The pain, the grief, it does not matter whether it was 2 years or in my case, 44. It does
Mhm.
not matter. The pain is still the same because
Yeah.
I was a child. You were an adult. So you had time to love on your mom. You had
Yeah.
time to spend time
Absolutely.
with her,
Absolutely.
enjoy holiday. You had that time. So that's where your grief comes in at, because you're missing those special times that you had and don't have them. But guess what? Mine, I didn't even get a chance to have any of those. I didn't, she never met my children, my grandchildren, which is her great grands. My
Wow.
mother never, she never got a chance. I never got a chance to do any of that with my mom. So that pain, it's still the same.
It
We
is.
long, we miss them. And just like you say, it just hit me all of a sudden. It would knock you on your ass.
And it did
Because
yesterday. It
when
did.
you said that, I already knew that it was like, okay, this shit is for real because
It is.
you're thinking, you know what I'm saying? You're just going on your daily and you say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, I wasn't even thinking about anything. I don't know what triggered it. Well, the holidays triggered it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Ooh, I got through that. But
Yeah.
again,
And I'm thinking, okay,
spirit,
Christmas gonna be a breeze. I got because Thanksgiving was the holiday that I spent with her
right,
once I moved out of the house.
right,
And Christmas was with my new family, so when I got through Thanksgiving, I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I got through Thanksgiving good. I thought about her, of course, but it wasn't the heavy weight that was on me yesterday. And then I was like, oh my God, so I ain't making it Christmas.
right. But
But
and when I actually, Quana, I say I, but speaking of my brother, either, as children,
mhm,
we never went to grief support. We never had any of that. Never seen a psychiatrist, never, none of that. And I believe one of the reasons for that was, I think, back in the day, my dad, was raised by my dad until he remarried or whatever the case may be. But I think my daddy really actually felt that as long as he loved on us, as long as
mhm,
he was there and he supported us, we would be okay.
mhm. Oh,
I'm saying,
yeah,
I'm not saying that that's his reason. That's what I'm saying. I feel because we never got any of that. So
right.
when certain things come about, certain thing when you get, what I'm saying, when you get hit,
Hmm.
blindsided by certain things, it's like I said, it'll sit you down and you be like, whoa, I don't want to
Yeah,
deal with nobody out because I just need this moment. I just
right.
need this moment to grieve. And what I used to do, and as my pastor said, when I actually started going to grief support,
Hmm.
I always would say, like you were saying, around the holidays. But it was my mother. It's her birthday and Mother's Day. Those are the ones. So I would always say, you know what? Oh Lord, here comes his Mother's Day is coming, and oh Lord. But he said that's called anticipatory grief. We anticipate.
Right. Oh,
There
because
we go.
you're anticipating being sad or
Yeah,
something,
and
the day is gone. Yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's coming
never
up.
thought about that.
And we start to get anxious, our bodies start to take on, what I'm saying, lack of rest, no sleeping, and you trying to figure out like, Lord, why am I tossing and turning? I know daily life is hitting me,
Hmm.
but there's something else is going on. Something else is going on. So I would always anticipate having a bad day. I would always anticipate, okay, this is, my mama's birthday is coming up, Mother's Day is coming up. Oh, I'm gonna
Hmm.
be down in the dumps, and so just anticipate.
Yeah.
I had to get out of that mode of,
Right.
just think happy thoughts and some, what I'm saying, and it'll surpass, but that's a hole that is forever there. So there's
And
no
let me
need.
tell
I don't.
you,
I'm not
baby.
saying to keep doing it, but we people that goes through these type of things, we need to understand that we don't have to apologize. We should never apologize for our feelings and how we feel, whether when we're in the moments. We don't have to apologize for that.
Yeah. But when you don't, well, fortunately, like I was just telling Roxanne, I'm fortunate to have a great support system with my wife because if it wasn't for her yesterday, I probably wouldn't even be on here today. Because if it wasn't for her, I I can't even tell you, and just her there just to hug me and say, it's okay, I got you. You can cry, you can do whatever you want, you let it
Mhm.
out. And because she was there to do that, it made it a little easier.
Yeah, of
But
course. Of course.
and I feel and I think about those who don't have a support system,
Right.
who's dealing with grief and loss, and they don't have that support system of somebody to hug them and tell them it's going to be all right, or talk to
Mhm.
them, and say, hey, everything is okay, I got you. If you need anything, I'm here. And I sure God appreciate your text, because you didn't have to text me to check on me.
Yes, I
You know,
did.
so I mean, but I'm just saying, people don't really have to do that, but when they
This is
care
good.
about you, they will.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I definitely
It's the
appreciate that.
genuineness of it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
absolutely.
and even though we have our family members, and that's one of the reasons why my pre-Mother's Day brunch means so much to me, outside
Hmm.
of the fact that it was my vision, that's my baby, but it
Yeah,
was that although we have that family, V is amazing. You know what I'm saying?
she
And so I'm
is.
sure she's
I was
overly
like,
amazing with you, because I see, what I'm saying? I know that love and it is genuine. But
yeah,
when
yeah,
outside of them, we need someone to be able to look and say, you know what, hey sis, I get it. I understand where you're coming
yeah.
from, because although they love us,
Hmm.
if they can't feel that loss,
Hmm.
they're not going to completely understand.
Yeah,
They're going to be there, but they can't completely understand that whole, you know what I'm saying, or that
yeah.
pain. So that was one of the reasons for the missing our moms, because we get together and we all understand at whatever level it is, we
Hmm.
get it. And that's my
Yeah,
logo. I get it. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I love you, but you just say yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the same when you know what I'm saying, when I can go to you and I don't open my mouth. And most of the time, like I said, because I've been, it's not a condition because it's for real, but when you've gone through it for so long and so many
Mhm.
times and been around so many, only thing I got for you is my love. My hugs. I don't even have to, you don't even have to say something. Sometimes you don't even have to say nothing. Less is more.
Sometimes
Less
it is.
less is more, because we get it and we understand. And you could just walk into a room and you be like, all right, whenever you're ready, whenever you got it, so it's on you at your pace. You know what I'm saying? Then
Hmm.
that allows people to open up and say, okay, I'm gonna breathe. Okay, I
Hmm.
got this. And there's no bell or no clock sitting on your shoulder saying, okay, in
Right.
20 minutes you need to be better. Like you said, hell, you cried. You say you cried all day, or you cried for a couple hours when you needed that cleansing. That
Hmm.
was something that you hadn't done in a while.
In a
It was
long
needed.
time.
It
Yeah,
was
in a
needed.
long time.
So just
Yeah.
know, I love you.
I love you too. Thank you.
And I
Thank
mean
you.
it. I love
I
you and
know
I
you
mean
do.
it.
I know. I know. But man, I just appreciate it, and it was a kind of wake up call too, because of course, I do so much with
Yeah,
so many people.
yeah.
And when I'm going through stuff, ain't nobody around for me. And I
But
felt that way yesterday. Of course, V's always there,
uh-huh.
but she deals with her own. She's dealing with a lot with her mom and everything. So sometimes I be want a different outlet.
Okay, but but I'm gonna say this, and I'm talking to me too. When this is like that, people don't know what they don't know. And I
Yeah,
know we have, it's like, well, I'm private. I don't want people in my business, and this is that and the third. Well, we can't expect people to know if they don't know. Now,
gotcha.
it's one thing to know. So the fact
Hmm.
that you said what you said, now people know, they get it, they understand, well, damn, she is human. Well, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because you put on, it's not, and when I say put on, I don't mean it in a
I
bad
know.
way. You
Right.
got a face, you know what I'm saying? And it's like everything is good. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm running, I'm doing this. So everybody look like, well, she is. She gotta go, she's straight. She's straight.
Right.
Even if we ask you, Quanta, how you doing today? You straight, you good? It's genuinely
It's
coming from
always I'm
me.
good.
But if
Yeah.
you say, well, I'm good, Key, I'm fine, everything is good, how are you? That's fine. But if it's not, then damn it, say that. Say,
Gotcha.
I'm not having
Hmm.
a good day today. Shit is just not going the way I want it to go today. If we say these things out loud to
Hmm.
people, that allows them the opportunity to step in. And then we can say, well, you know what? I said what I said. I was feeling how I was feeling, and nobody. Then we can say, hey, okay, then now you know how to weed. You know what I'm saying? Those ones that you like, okay, well, yeah, they because I've told you, people say, well, tell me when something's going on, if something's bothering you, just talk to me. I'm here. But when I say it, if you ain't got the time for me,
right.
If you can, what I'm saying, it's always something. It's always the middle finger, always to putting that finger up. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Then you be like, okay, well, you know what? Every time when I put it out there, ain't nobody got time for me.
Right.
Just a lot. And I'm like I said again, I'm speaking to myself. People don't know what they don't know. So if we don't tell people,
they
can't know.
Yeah,
and
you're right.
The fact that you actually had reached your peak.
Yeah.
To say, damn it, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm drowning. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I feel you 1,000%. And that's why it's great to have people to pick up on that energy as well. We know when I know when I'm off. I know when other people are off. It's the energy. I can say, even if you say you okay, be like, okay, then all right, so just holler at me when you're ready.
Yeah.
And then you say, you walk away from it and let it go. But we have to start allowing people to do what we want them. You know what I'm saying? We have to give them that. We have to give them that choice and that opportunity before we knock everybody in the head and say, hey, ain't nobody there for me. Well, I didn't, babe. I didn't know, Ma.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I applaud you for not being a big girl yesterday. I applaud you. I applaud you for, like I said, allowing your feelings to show.
Yeah.
You're human. You're human. You have feelings.
Yeah.
But anywho.
Anywho.
No, but
I don't know.
We might need to stay right there today. We might, like, for real, because like I say, it's the holidays. And I feel your pain because lately it's been a dog eat dog world for me. We have when we get up, as long as God allow me to open my eyes and I put my feet on the ground, I don't care how bad they hurt.
I can hear you, but I'm gonna step away from the camera for just a second, okay?
Okay. Our feet, my feet hurt, but you have to move. You got to get up. You got to do something. You got to, and it's a must. It's not I don't know if I want. We have to. And this mentality, this mental illness stuff, I know people always talk about it. They talk about, well, that's real.
It is real. It is real. Definitely real.
It is real. Depression. It is real.
It is real.
It is
most
real.
Definitely.
People, and we have to stop trying to put on and talk to people and let people know just really how you feel and what you're going through. Like I said, my circle just as well as yours. You got a good ass team. You know what I'm saying? You got a dope team, just like I got a dope team. We're dope for one another. So we have to allow them to be those people that we say that they are.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I've been like tossing it for the insomnia is really taking its toll on me for the last about a month and a half. And it's like my body, I'm not then you wake up tired because you tossed and turned all night. You're not getting no sleep, you're not resting, because life is just
lifing.
But I know life is fucking lifing right now.
Life is lifing.
And it's doing it for everybody. It's doing it for everybody. I said, I started, I've been doing more and more of my affirmations. In the mornings, when I get to work, before I go to bed, because I'm in this spot by myself. Ain't nobody here but me. I don't really have any, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't nobody here but me and God. And sometimes he is the only person that, you know what I'm saying, that can get it and understand, you know. So you have to have them conversations with him. And I was like, you know, okay, Lord, I got to pull my hands back. I got to remove myself in order to allow him to do what he's gonna do. And
it's so hard sometimes, though.
it is. You know, the mustard seed faith is, you know what I'm saying? That mustard
Ooh.
seed faith, baby.
And you know, I wonder if people actually have seen the size of a mustard seed. Like, I wonder if most people always say that, you know,
right.
because they know it from the Bible. If you have faith the
Exactly.
size of a mustard seed, have you actually ever
But
held
I
a
don't,
mustard seed in your
but I
hand?
don't,
Not
yes.
you per se, but I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying
But I
people
know, but
in
like I said,
general.
it's what, you know, people are conditioned again. You know, that's what we say. You know, it's mustard, you got
Hmm.
the mustard seed faith. If you got that mustard seed faith, well, what does that mean? Well, in the Bible, it says that, you know, you got to have the faith of a mustard seed.
Mustard seed,
But
right.
like you said, do you all really know the size of a mustard seed?
It is. Oh,
And when
God.
you see that, then reality hits you and it says, wow. So, God, you telling me I only have to have this much faith in you
Yep. Yep.
in order for you to move and in order for you to do what I need to be done in my life?
Hmm. Yeah.
That's big. Yo, that's big. And I said this was gonna be a December to remember. I'm going in it. I'm ending this year on top. I have to for me. And you know, we normally ask, you know, how our weekends, you know, gone, but I'm here to tell you that the first 3 days out of December,
Hmm.
first 3 days, God showed up and showed out, and He showed me who He was.
He
Starting,
did all these
starting,
awards. You won all these awards. Look at
listen,
you.
starting with Friday. He
Well
said,
deserving, though. Well
he,
deserving.
Friday, ATL's hottest, Friday.
Oh, wait. Where the hand clap? Hold on. Where the hand clap? I
Uh-oh,
got to find
I
it.
get a hand clap,
Oh, wait. Yeah, you get a hand. You know, Nisa usually be doing this, but let me
right?
find the hand clap. Hold on. It's in here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, church.
Am I?
There it is.
Friday. I got my awards for, you know,
Oh,
for
wait.
my brand. Yeah, for my brand apparel. Big shout out to Brian K. Marshall with the ATL's hottest in the association. You know,
Hmm.
I appreciate that. And then come Saturday, we had the, you know, Michelle Mimi Lovett with the Boss and Bossettas.
Uh-huh.
And I went and I did another thing.
What you do now? What's that?
I did another thing. It was creative visionary,
From who?
the Boston Bossettas Awards.
What?
Yes. Why my hand clap? Oh, there we go. There we go.
I paused it before it finished, so that was
Right.
the last little bit of it.
Yeah, big shout out to Mimi, you know, Michelle Levitt. She's doing her thing with the Boston Bossettas. And it's a beautiful thing to be recognized, you know, for
Yes, it
your work,
is.
you know. Oh, wait, but look, and then there's more. I don't have it with me, but on the 3rd, I made the cover of the volume 4 of the Fashion Illustrated magazine. So
Oh, shucks
God
now.
has been guiding, and I mean, you know, it's a place and a time for everything. And when it's your
Mm-hmm.
time, it's your time.
It
So
is. It
it's my
is.
time. It's my season.
It is.
It's time. It's just time.
You got
And
that?
I got more work to do. You know what I'm saying? But I know that to say it's gonna be a December to remember, and then the first 3 days out the gate showed me that God, He is still God. And He's
He
still God.
is. Well, you see me moving around a lot because I'm actually at my uncle's studio and we're getting ready to do a Christmas photo shoot. So I thought that would be nice to add into the podcast. So
Nice.
I'm kind of putting on clothes under the.
Okay. That's what we doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I'm moving around and doing this and turning the camera. But I know we didn't have a specific topic to talk about tonight. But what I did want to talk about is the Ti situation with his son.
Yeah.
I wanted to discuss. Look at this one over here.
Hey, little girl. Hey, little girl.
So we can talk about that because I wanted to talk about the whether he raised him or not, whether he lived with his grandparents or not, like the disrespect,
Wait,
the
stop.
total
Stop right there. What you say? Something about rape? What?
raised,
Oh, raise. Oh, okay. Okay.
whether
Okay.
he raised him or not.
Right.
Because they said he lived with the grandmother and Ti didn't raise him, so that's why he feel like he feel. But here is
That's
my thing.
that's
That's still
bull.
your dad,
Yeah.
and whether he was there or not, you didn't want for nothing. Grandma didn't want for nothing,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
and so for him to talk to him like he's talking to him, and one thing that Ti said in the video is that you a disgrace to this family. This little boy has been in so much trouble. He's been to jail, and on the other hand, he's got all the new stuff on him. And then the other son is making music and he's doing right by his family, by his mom, and by his dad. Mm-mm. So I just wanted to know, like, your thoughts on that and how you feel about that.
Well,
And while you
King,
talking, I'm gonna turn the camera one more time, okay?
okay, King had a choice. King decided that he wanted to leave. It's not like he was completely raised by his grandmother. He wasn't, he's a middle child. It's like 7 of them in total. King is the middle child out of all 7 children. So
Mm-hmm.
for one, he has that middle child syndrome for whatever the case that may be.
Yeah.
But also, he didn't want it. Well, what was said, now this is just heard through the grapevine. This ain't coming from me per se, but he did not want to live in a gated community.
Right.
And that was
I
one of the
heard that.
reasons why, yeah, that he decided that he wanted to live with his grandmother. And probably because he could do whatever the hell he wanted to do. He was being disciplined at home.
But I don't understand what living in a gated community
Well,
have to
but
do.
that's his mentality, honey. Again, these Gen X or whatever the hell they want to call them
Gen
kids,
Z.
they figure Gen Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They just, some of them just feel sometimes, because he, like I say, like Ti say, nigga, you was born and raised with a silver spoon. What do you mean that
Mm-hmm.
you did? You know what I'm saying? They raised them pretty much all in the same, you know what I'm saying, the same manner.
Uh-huh.
So why is he the only one acting out? Is
Yeah.
the question. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you ain't never wanted for anything unless you figuring that you wasn't getting the attention that you felt that you needed, or does that, you know what I'm saying? Because some kids figure they want it, they lacking. Whether was he lacking when it comes to his parents? Were they not paying him enough attention? You know what I'm saying? What's his real issue? It can't be because his grandmama raised him. Because I'm sure if grandmama raised you, she's still raising you with a certain level of respect. And that is to respect your elders, especially your parents who are taking care of you. They taking care of the grandmama, so I know they're taking care of you. So how disrespectful is it to, you know what I'm saying, to even step to your parent? Man, please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
man.
these kids today, they just, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, a lot of it, and this is it's a cliche as well, but a lot of parents, a lot of them are younger, And then they want to be their children's friend because they figured, if I'm friends with them, they'll treat me this way and they'll treat me this way and they'll treat me that way. Well, if you're friends with your children, they're going to treat you as such.
Right.
They're going to treat you as their friends. Not saying that you cannot be, but you have to set certain boundaries and there's a level of respect. I don't care who you are and what you do. I'm 52 years old, and there's still certain things I'm not going to do in and around with my dad. Certain things I'm not going to say in his presence. My children the same way. They're 30 and 32. There are certain things. There's a level of respect. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
If we're in the car riding and they got music and it's all I'm saying, all of the slang, the cussing and all that kind of stuff, I don't give a damn about this your car. I don't care about that's what you listen to, because I'm your parent. So I shouldn't be hearing about the P word and the F you and some of that is that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
So you have to set boundaries. Now we out and about and they playing it. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I can do something about you.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like what they gave him, he didn't appreciate it because he felt too privileged to try to attack your parents in a public place.
Exactly.
In a public place. So that alone was, just too much. These gloves were lighter than that. That was just too much. So
yep. Too much. He was just, and like I said again, he's been look at Mrs. Claus.
Yeah. That's why his dad put him in the middle.
Yeah, he's been but like you said, he's been in and out of the news and it hasn't been in a good way.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. So I don't know. I thought Nisa was gonna be on tonight because I was just gonna hop on for the photo shoot. But
she said she said probably around about 8.
About 8, yeah. She said she would be on about 8, but I just feel like in today,
because for whatever reason I still can't get the if you tag me I can see like the comment and stuff like that, but other than that I can't get anything.
No, because I'm actually on my phone tonight. I'm normally on my tablet.
Oh, okay.
And then I tag people and stuff on my phone. But I didn't tag anybody tonight.
I shared it. I shared it to my page. So
okay, let me see, because it's asking, girl,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, den dwellers, the Bayou Diva has left the building for a hot second. I'm sure she'll be back. But we were just talking about the situation with T.I. and his son King, and
I have to go to work this thing. I'm like, I done put myself out.
I was just explaining to the den dwellers that we were just talking about the incident that happened with T.I. and his son King, and and see if anybody got any opinions, and if they got anything to say about what happened, what's going on. Yay or nay? You agree? Not agree? Hit us up.
But what I wanted to say is, I think this day and time we cater to the kids, because a lot of parents, we want our kids to have what we didn't have, so we give them more and we let them do more. Because again, we talked about this before on a previous show, that I have a family member that just feels like she has to give her kids whatever they want. They get to do whatever they want, but you got to go behind them and clean up after them, and you got to go behind them and do certain things. And I just don't feel like that should be the case. If you're giving them, then they should want to do, because you're giving them. Absolutely. But what he did was totally disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Like
Yeah.
he would never be able to come back in my house. He would never be able to come back in my house. Of course, you're my child, but you gotta go. You can't come back in my house. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. Like that was so like if I was next to him, I'd have snatched his ass up too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cause it's like,
Absolutely.
come on, dude, really? Are you really doing this?
Yeah. And like,
So
Tia said, this disrespectful to the family. You know what I'm saying?
well, he said it, you're a disgrace to the
yeah,
family name.
yeah.
And he is. Like you in and out of jail. Everybody else is doing something. And this is what you're doing. Like,
And you have younger siblings. You know what I'm saying? You got a younger brother and a baby sister.
yeah.
They can't, how can they look up to you as their big brother because you're closer to them than the older ones,
Hmm.
in age, but how can they look up to you as a big brother and you disrespecting their, you know what I'm saying, your
I mean,
mother
they
and your
can't.
father?
They really can't. So go figure.
No, buddy. No, buddy.
Yeah.
I'd
And
have
then
had to
he's
have
so
that ass too.
young. He's so
Yeah.
young. Like, yeah. It was just definitely uncalled for. Like,
Yes, ma'am. It sure was.
and I know he feels so bad because that's his son. But what do you do? How do you handle a situation like that and not really disown your kids?
Because for one, they're your kids. So the fact I'm not gonna I wouldn't disown them because that's still at the end of the day, still your child, but there's a level. So the level of disrespect that you gave me is the level of you're gonna get that back. Like I said, if you out there and somebody's trying to bring harm to you, I'm not
Hmm.
gonna allow that to happen because you showed your ass. Because again, at the end of the day, I still have to I got to go before God as well.
Yep.
But they need some counseling
They
because
definitely need that.
there's some underlining issues outside of just saying, well, we say, well, he the middle child, or well, he wasn't raised in the same house as they were. All of that's excuses. And as long as he keep hearing those excuses, he gonna think that it's okay because you're making up excuses for it. No. Can you come in my house? Not if you showing your ass. You cannot. Because if I have to toss you around in my house, that's a problem. Then no, you will not be welcome. You
That's a major problem. That's a major
Yeah,
problem. But
you will not be welcome because again, I have smaller kids that still needs parenting. And if we allow that to happen on your watch,
hmm
then they can feel that because Major, he's 15.
yeah,
Baby girl, she's 7. So they still, they still got growing to do. King is 19. So,
yeah,
bruh, you can miss me with all of that.
yeah,
You're an adult.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, you are an adult. So go
Get
adult
that pressure
somewhere
movement.
else.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I kind of wanted to touch on that because I think it's really sad that he is talking to his dad and his mom like that. And in the video, Nisa, come on, girl, because you be done had that video up playing it. In the video,
Right.
it had, and all you can hear is Tiny in the background saying, "Stop it, stop
Mm-hmm.
it, stop
Mm-hmm.
it, y'all better stop." So, I mean, like, what do you do as a parent? Because when you got the daddy that's ready to kill this motherfucker because he has disrespected him, and the mom and she can't,
Right.
hold him
Right.
down or stop him. So what do you do as a parent? Like, what should he do as a parent? Like, what do you do?
What he did. I mean, besides put him to sleep.
Look, just like he did, snatch his hand.
He do everything in his power can do besides put him to sleep.
He tried. I mean, but he tried him. Like, I just, and they got, of course, you got the haters talking about he shouldn't have choked him and he shouldn't have, but if that was your child talking to you like that in a public place, disgracing your family name, what
And
would you do?
right, and then he kind of they say kind of raised up. If you all and you back and forth with me,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
back and forth with your mom. Now, like I said, you're looking at it as you can disrespect your mother as that's a woman for one. So you figure not only is that your mama, but that's also it's a woman. So if you gonna treat your mother like that, just to, what I'm saying, you out here in these streets, you
Yeah.
treat somebody else's daughter like that, they daddy might not be as nice.
Ain't no might be. They're not going to be. They're not going to be. But at the same token, too, is he seeing a different way that his dad treats his mom?
He can't be seeing it because he's not there. He's not
But he
there.
don't have to live there when they out and about.
But
He don't have
what,
to live there to see that she's being treated a certain way.
so are you saying in a
So,
bad way or just period, just in general?
I mean, just period, because like somebody, I don't know who, but somebody posted a video of T.I. being in a traffic stop. And I watched the video yesterday, and it was, he was telling the police that, he was fussing with his wife, but how, is he seeing that too? See, the bad part is, even though he wasn't there, we still don't know what's going on in the house, if that makes sense.
Right.
Even though he didn't live there, we still don't know what he saw. You know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
mean, and
Okay, I'm
everybody
gonna be a totally
responds.
different person when I turn this around now.
Well, damn, who
Yeah.
the hell? Oh, the onesie twins. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, everybody reacts to everything differently. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So whereas they will all see the same thing, each child can react and respond a totally different way.
Right.
But
And even though
there's
they
just
say he didn't want to stay there because he didn't want to be in a gated community, who got proof of that? Dude, somebody
yeah,
got proof of him saying that?
yeah. I mean,
You don't know if he didn't want to stay there because he didn't like the way his dad treated his mom. We just hold this break.
but
We just don't know.
no, we don't. But we can see by his actions and how he's been, acting out that there is a situation, there is a problem.
There is a problem. But a lot of the people are trying to blame the kid. He's a kid. Something's going
No,
on somewhere.
yeah, but he's 19, so
Well, he's a young
he's a
man.
young
He's not a
adult.
kid
He's a young
anymore.
adult.
He's a
So
young adult, so he's not a kid
absolutely.
anymore.
So
But something has to be going on. I don't see this little boy just acting a fool like that,
yeah,
just to be acting a
why not?
fool.
Why not? Because
Because in my past experience in being around psychology, I have learned that every reaction or something somebody does has a reasoning behind it. And he's a young adult, but we don't know what he endured in his
but
childhood.
King, if you just look, King has always been king.
Right, but we still don't know how he was treated before he went to live with his grandmother. We
But I'm
don't
saying
know.
again,
And see, the thing about it is the public can see, because we can see and we can hear what they say, but who got proof?
yeah, but King has
Who
always
got
been that.
proof that
He has always
the
been that child.
only reason this little boy wanted to leave his house because he was in a goddamn gated community?
Well,
For me,
I ain't
that
gonna
doesn't
say
make sense.
that was probably the only reason. Like I said, a kid can be like, well, I don't want to feel like I'm being locked up. I'm being, this, that, and third. So I'm a rebel. You still have those kids that just want to rebel. That just want to show their ass, regardless. You can,
And he
do
could be
this,
one of them. He could be one of them.
right. And like I said, he's that middle child. So you got the 4 older ones. You see what I'm saying? You got those older ones, and then you got the 2 that's up under him. So you got a tension going from top to bottom, top to bottom. So he may figure, you know what, shit, in order to get my attention, I got to do something different. I got to do
You
something
want to
out of the box.
tell me your thoughts?
That don't make it right,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still, you know what I'm saying? It's still attention.
Not a podcast.
Either way.
I know, I love you, but I don't do that.
This one here. Well, you know, we can only go by what they're telling us in the public, but I feel like
He's
I feel
showing
like
it,
it's got to be something more. I just can't see this young man just like going off. And even if you felt some kind of way about having to live with your grandparents, I can't see him really going off like that for that reason.
for what?
I mean, just for that reason.
No, I mean, it ain't gonna, probably not just that reason. But again, if he's been doing this for the longest and it has never really been addressed, because most of it, like I said, we only see when the worst part of it come out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But if it ain't been nipped in the bud before that,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, the kid can show their ass at home. If
They
you
will
ain't
show
nipping it in
their
the
ass.
bud at home, guess what? He gonna show his ass in the street.
Right.
And
They,
now you
like I just said,
embarrassed.
they will show their ass at home.
Right. And now you embarrassed, and now you want to choke, you know what I'm saying, choke them to sleep.
And that's
Because
what's
they
happening. That's
doing,
what's happening. Every time he gets out in public with him, it's always a fight. They fighting. Like it's gotta be something underlying, y'all, for this young man to be this angry. It's gotta be something else.
well, get some help.
I don't feel like it's just the fact that he gotta live with his grandma. I don't feel like that. I feel like it's gotta be something else.
Well,
It's
that
too
was a
much
choice. He
anger.
chose. Well,
They
I mean,
can't be
yeah,
together for 5 minutes without
right.
fighting.
Yeah, well, he that was a choice that he made. But again, you allowed a child, don't know how old he was when he went to live with his grandmother, but
Mhm.
you allowed a child to make an adult decision. So therefore, he feels that he grown, he can do what he want to do. He made the decision to leave. He made the, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So he's feeling that I got to this. I've been making these type of decisions since I've been, let's just say 10 years old. Here he is 19. So now you want to try to chastise me and tell me what to do now, 10 years later, or you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm an adult,
Mhm.
but they still taking care of you though. You still,
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
if that was the case, you would deny them their money. If you know what I'm saying, if you that badass, you wouldn't need them for anything. You'll tell them, no, pops, I got it. No, mom, I'm straight. No, I'm good. But you still taking their money. You see what I'm
All
saying?
day, every day.
So, like for real, whether it's a underlining issue or not, we can't. That's an excuse. To me, I say it's an excuse because it's still a level of respect. If you don't feel that you can respect your parents, then stay off around them.
Right.
Because if you know that every time we get together, it's always going to be an issue or problem, then guess what? I'm not coming. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to participate. You know, he said that, you know, he wasn't even living in the house when they're doing, you know, the hustle, the family hustle or whatever the case may be. He would go over there just for the show. Well, why would you do that? You feel me? Because if the family is dysfunctional, then everybody needs to see the whole thing. They need
Right.
to see. They need to see the dysfunction in it, not just because you're getting paid too, sir.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you're 19 and you're very, very disrespectful towards your parents, and it's unacceptable. That's my point. I stand on it.
That's
And
my
before
story, and I'm sticking to it.
And before I take it back, as my pastor used to say, I'll add more to it. we got to stop. We got to stop.
You got to stop.
Yeah, we got to, like I say, there was at the office today. This little kid, he might have been maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 4, he might have been maybe 3. I would say 3. But he wanted his mother's phone. And she said no. He showed his ass. He
What?
screamed and jumped around and hollered and just, I mean, like in the lobby, you just screaming and hollering. And, you know, of course, everybody started looking, especially us, looking like,
Yeah.
what she gonna, how long she gonna allow this to happen? How long she
Right.
gonna allow this little boy, you know what I'm saying, to do what he doing? And she
And he
cussing him
just
out and
screaming.
all that, but that's not helping the situation with you cursing at him. And, you know, because guess what? He's been doing it. That ain't the first time he's done that.
Right.
So as he's showing his little butt, she said, you know what? We're going to, no, mommy, I don't want to go to the bathroom. So you already know what
And
the
he's
deal
3 years
is.
old?
Yeah.
Mm.
So you already know what the deal is when mama say, okay, enough is enough. We're going to the bathroom. She finna tear that behind up. He screamed when I'm like literally like screaming and yelling and just hollering for no reason. There was no reason for him to hoop and holler and shout like that. But guess what? He does it all the time.
Right.
Now you're in public and he don't care. A child don't care what they show their ass at.
They don't, well, because they don't really, if they're that young, they don't understand the difference of being in public and, you know, being at home.
How come they
You
don't?
shouldn't be acting like that at
How
home.
come they don't? When my child, and I'm sure that yours too. I'm sure that Roxy's
Well,
too.
but what? No, I'm saying it to the level of meaning that they're out at 3 years old. You don't understand that
Well, I'm gonna give
you're
him.
out in public
He was
and
a
it's a
little bitty
different
something.
persona.
No, he was. We were in a okay. We're in an office setting. We're in the public eye. Yeah. So you have that conversation. I didn't really have to have it a whole lot with my children, but
Yeah, me either. They know I didn't fucking play. I
child
would knock
know,
their head off.
a child know that if we're out, okay, we're going into mommy's doctor's office. Mommy needs you to sit down, have a seat. You see what I'm saying? Give him, you know, occupy him. See, that's another thing. You know, we used to occupy our children, not with these electronic devices, but occupying it. If only thing he wanted her phone. She said no. He not used evidently. He not used to saying he and her say no, or he used to if he show out, he can have his way. You see what I'm saying? So until enough was enough, we took him out there in that hallway, and she tagged him. She whooped his behind.
Yeah.
When they came back, guess what? He was as silent as a lamb chop.
And he straightened up, didn't he?
Absolutely. And then, you know, of course, she apologized. She said, I apologize, you know, for you know, my son, he was showing, acting out or whatever the case may be. But if you had to let him stay there too much longer, I was going, yeah. Auntie was gonna step in. Auntie was gonna step in, but she went on and took care of that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you showing out. Let's go on outside and let me go on and straighten this. He come back in, he a different kid. But it shouldn't have taken that.
But you know what? Kids can sense who they can get over on and who they can't.
Yeah.
Whether they're your kids or somebody else's kids.
Or how long you can get over.
Or how long.
Yeah.
Right.
So if I scream and holler for the next 10, 15 minutes, I know she gonna give me exactly what I want. Versus as soon as you do it,
Yep. Because they know after a while it's gonna get on. They know it's gonna get on your nerves, and you're gonna be like, "Look, just take it. Just go sit down somewhere."
Yep.
And that's what they bank on.
Yep.
That's what kids bank on. They bank on that happening.
And I'm telling you no, and I mean no, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? You like, well, she gonna give it to me. Yeah, she gonna give it to me. And then you don't get it, and he like, well, I'm finna go on and show on that. I'm finna go on and clown because she didn't give it to me.
Right.
Yeah, that should have. Yeah, when we go in here, we're not even doing that. I didn't have those issues or those problems.
Yeah, I didn't have those issues with my kids because they know their mama crazy.
You know, but it's a look. Sometimes all you have to do is look. That stop, sit down.
But you know what? We didn't have a lot of disobedient kids in our families because in my family because they knew we didn't play. That part. They got their ass whipped. So we didn't play that. So we We didn't have that to where when we went out, we had to talk to somebody. We had to tell you, sit down 15,000 times. Don't ask for this. Don't touch that. Don't do that. We didn't have that in our family because them kids know. The adults that were back then when I was having kids and
everybody
raising
whooped ass.
kids, they would
Everybody
beat your
whooped ass.
ass.
Everybody got. I said everybody whooped ass.
Oh, everybody.
So you
Everybody.
already know. You showing you gonna show it who? Okay. I'm gonna
But
tell
they
you.
were afraid.
Yeah.
They were afraid to. They weren't even afraid to act up. They were afraid to act up because you knew you was gonna get your ass beat. We didn't play that.
And we didn't have to worry about having the law knocking on your door. We had to worry about having the law knocking on your door.
Right.
You know, we heard you say you two gonna beat your child.
Absolutely.
What?
But now these kids today, they just, I don't even know what to say about it. I really don't.
Is that Anthony?
And Kiki speaking to you.
What happened?
Kiki speaking to you.
Oh, cut him up?
Yeah.
What up now?
What's happening? What's
Hey.
happening? One of the dopest.
How you doing?
Right there. One of the dopest right there.
How can you hear her?
Because I can. Is your ears clean?
You need to go buy some new ears.
I can hear her.
I don't know how.
Really? You can't hear
Because
me?
you got an ear pod in.
No. He's getting ready to do the photos for the photo shoot for my uncle.
Yeah.
So.
That's what's up.
I'm waiting on Nisa because when Nisa come in, I got to go for a minute. Well, no, I'm gonna keep y'all in so y'all can see the, see some of the pictures and stuff.
But up until yesterday, yesterday when you just had enough, all is well.
I'm trying not to blow your wig off.
I know, because don't blow the wig off.
It ain't going nowhere. Look, I need that. Look, my Beyonce fan, y'all. My Beyonce fan. I'm gonna start singing in a minute.
No.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Oh,
Come get
it. I could sing.
Come
okay. You see that trying to throw shade, Kiki?
I see it.
I ain't throw shade. I gave it to you.
Oh, you know what?
I see it.
Wow. I'm not fooling with him.
So the news is that Nelly and Ashanti are
I really can't. I can't hear her a little bit. Now, what you say, baby?
I said Nelly and Ashanti are expecting. That's the news.
I'm happy for them. They always kind of went like back and forth. And honestly, I love both of them. And I always knew that they would be back together. Because every relationship she got in afterwards didn't work out. Mm-hmm. Every relationship he got in afterwards didn't work out. And in between those relationships, they were hooking up. So I always felt like that she was the one for him. But it took, they had to figure out that they were the ones. You got a safety pin? No, that's hers. That they were the ones that was meant to be together, but they had to figure that out.
Yeah, but I still, even with, and I agree.
I'm excited though she's pregnant.
Yeah, I agree to a certain extent, but if getting back together, I don't think the baby should have came right now. Bro, I need you to.
I wish it was that. Right?
Well, but listen, they were back together before they went public.
Yeah, okay, but still, I need you to go on and do the right thing. I need you to go on and do the right thing, though.
They were back together before they went public, so they've been together a while.
Do the right thing.
Huh?
Do the right thing, though. You see what I'm saying? Put a ring on it. Do the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
We back together, things is going to You know that this is what you want. This is where you want to be. Let's go on and make it official. Not just dating, back dating. We've done it.
What I think is she got pregnant and it ain't enough time to say, okay, let's get married. Let's hurry up and get married.
If they've been together, yes, it is.
Ain't no time. But see, the thing about it is they were going back and forth. So it was never like we exclusive now. we exclusive now and we're gonna do this. It was always, let's see if it's gonna work out, because
But
they didn't
y'all
work
know,
out before.
but
And
y'all know each other though.
right.
Y'all not
So,
strangers.
but I would try to wait too.
Well, you should have waited on the baby.
Well, she ain't waiting on the sex.
How far down you gonna put?
So the sex is,
I mean,
you know,
you can have sex and not have a baby.
well, but maybe she didn't mean to get pregnant. And she just got pregnant. Maybe she didn't really mean
The hell
to get
you
pregnant.
say?
I need a safety
The-
pin. But
the
she
hell you
she
say?
just got pregnant.
No, ma'am. The hell you say? Because if you ain't mean to get pregnant, then you gonna protect
Well, then
yourself.
too, maybe she could have been like, it don't matter. If I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant. If I get pregnant, I get pregnant. If I don't, it's
Then
okay, because maybe at that point they decided that they wanted to be together.
yeah, I mean they both seem excited, and like I said, I'm here for it. You like it, I love it.
But do
But
you know how many people get pregnant
of
without
course,
getting married?
of course. But
And then it's
again,
Nelly and Ashanti. They got
again,
money out there, you know what?
yeah.
So
But I'm talking about the back and forth, the relationship, the whatever they've been
right,
through. If you're
right.
gonna make it official and we're gonna be together, let's go ahead on and let's do it. Let's go on and do it right. Because now the baby don't mean that he gonna stay. You still can't make a man stay. I don't care what you do. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, that's
But
true.
but I would have waited to see. Like you said, if we trying to find each other again.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing. But hey, like I said, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm definitely here for it. I just need
Yeah.
one of them cars. She
I've
keep buying him all
always
these
saw them
cars,
as
and
being a cute
Nelly,
couple, but
he loves cars, so he already had like 4 or 5 specialty cars. So like, why you buying him another car? Like, he
but you
already had
can't
15 million. So that
but
part I
you
didn't
can't drive
understand.
but
But
one at a
hey, it's her
time
money, she can
though.
buy what she want.
You can't drive but one at a time. That's crazy as hell. That's just
Yeah,
like
but when you
having
already, come on, that for me, I don't
that's
know.
just
That
like
that
having
part right
five
there for me
bathrooms.
didn't make sense.
That's just like having 5 bathrooms. You can't use but one at a time.
I just need one good one. A 2 car.
One good one.
Give
Baby,
me my
a
during the
hat.
week car, and then give me my specialty car that I can jump in on the weekend when I'm trying to hit the street.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. I mean, two at the tops. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm, I don't know. I
Each
like
his
Nelly and
own.
Ashanti. I'm happy for them. I'm really happy for them because they've been going back and forth with each other for a very, very, very long time.
Right.
And it's a lot of people were in their relationship last time, and for me, that's why I think it didn't last. And I'm happy for them. I'm glad they're back together.
Yeah.
I am glad they're back together. So,
Yeah. And
but
like I said, who are we? You know what I'm saying? We just we ain't nobody. It don't even matter, like one way or another. It don't matter.
there we go. Yeah, that turn way up there. He turned it down just a little bit. Now that's better. That's better.
So what does this shoot for?
It's actually just for my uncle. Just advertisement. He's really trying to promote his photography. He's really trying to promote his photography studio.
Okay.
So just showing what his studio can do. I really just need to do like a model mixer over here and get all the models over here
Workshop Sunday.
to see. Ain't nobody coming Sunday. But go ahead, do a model mixer and try to get some people over here to see the studio so they
Yeah,
can see
I like the sound of that.
Huh?
I like the sound of that, a model mixer.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna put that together for like January sometime, and then
Mhm.
just have all the models come here, look at the studio. You know, maybe my uncle can run a little special for anybody that booked that day. Yeah, he say ain't no maybe, so he'll run a special for anybody that want to book that day. So I think I'm gonna work on put me and Ann. I'm gonna get with Ann. We're gonna put that together and do
Yeah.
a little model mixer, models and photographers, so
Yep.
they can come and see the studio to use, so they'll know what where they can go to use for shoots when they need
Mhm.
photo shoots and stuff like that.
Yep.
So since it's Christmas, we just doing little Santa outfits.
Those are cute.
So
Cute, cute,
yeah.
cute.
And I
Cute.
forgot to tell y'all because I wasn't gonna come on tonight, and I was like, shit. When Nisa said she was gonna be late, I was like, okay. But next Thursday, are you guys coming to the studio? Because we're gonna have the live performance next Thursday, the 14th.
Well, next Thursday.
Huh?
You say we coming where next Thursday?
To this studio.
Well, I've never been to the studio.
To this studio. Because the guy who's on next week, he's an artist.
Mhm.
And so I wanted him to do like a live performance. So we're gonna do it here at my uncle's studio next Thursday.
Where is that? I've never been out there.
Oh, you never. Oh yeah, that's right. You hadn't come. It's off of Glen Ridge. The next exit past Roswell.
Because I'm already like, right.
I mean, y'all don't have to come. Y'all can be, remote like we're doing it. I'll just be here. But yeah. Yeah, because I know it's far for y'all. Because when Nisa was coming, she would leave work early.
Yeah, and that
But I
traffic
don't
is
even know if she gonna be here. So she might have to do remote.
yeah, that
She might
traffic
have
is
to do remote. So
Yeah.
What else is going on? Did she put a what would you do in the chat?
yeah, see, but I don't know how to play it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to play it. See, that's why Nisa can't be taken off. She can't be taken off.
Right. She is critical.
She is very critical.
She is critical.
Very. Wait, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what's the other one? Hold on. If she don't come, this what we gonna do to her. Hold on. I can't find it. Hold on. Child, she got so much stuff on here. Good Lord.
And what she sent you those sound effects?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, they're on there, but she told me how to find them.
Gotcha.
So, wait. Yeah.
Well, tell her I'm proud of you.
I know, right? Oh, sure. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Wait, I was looking for the gun. I can't find it. There you go.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So
So,
what you doing for the holidays? You gonna
we're probably going to, I don't know. V is possibly having surgery on Monday.
this Monday?
Yep, they told her that today because it wasn't supposed to be until oh, I don't like that light. It wasn't supposed to be until the 26th or
Uh-huh.
January 4th. And they trying to get her in. I don't know what they're doing. But they called her today and asked her if they can get her in, will she be ready on Monday? And I was like, are you gonna be ready on Monday, girl?
Like in a couple
She
days?
said, yeah, she just want to get it done and get it over. When I tell you V can barely walk,
Uh-huh.
she's walking with a limp. Because her back hurts so bad and she doesn't want to put that pressure on her back. So when I tell you she could barely walk, she could barely walk. So I need to call Tina because I probably need to get a ticket for mom for the ball because our nurse got into an accident and she's not gonna be here.
Is she okay?
Oh yeah, she's fine. It wasn't a bad one, but she's fine. She's just in a little pain. So
Okay.
she's not gonna be able to come and sit with mom. So we was like, shit, we just bring mom with us.
Put mom sneakers on and bring her on.
Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay. So yeah, we just gonna bring her with us, especially if we got to do surgery on Monday. We need a night. So we're just gonna bring mom with her. I'm gonna send Tina a message when we get off. But
Mhm.
um Christmas. Let's talk about we talked about well, they talked about on the radio earlier, and I think that this was also something good to talk about is Christmas gifts. How much people spend on Christmas gifts. And
Uh-huh.
people go broke trying to buy Christmas gifts. And then they try to buy Christmas gifts for people that probably they don't even like,
Uh-huh.
that don't like them, and they're spending too much money on Christmas gifts. So for me, how much is too much to spend on a Christmas gift?
Um
Depending on the
I
person.
would
Like
say
if
it
it's
depends.
mom and dad, there's no limit. Sister got to be under 300. Nieces and nephews, 200 or below. Your spouse, there's no limit. But friends, friends, associates, people that that's been kind to you and you feel like you just want to get them a little something nice. I say no more than $100, maybe 75 to $100.
Mhm.
That's me.
Yeah, I often say that's a lot of money you've been saving up for. See, you have to have a plan and a budget. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For one, and I think it's really not so much as the gift itself, but I'm very personable. So
Me.
you know what I'm saying? It don't even have to cost $200-300, but
Yeah.
if it's personable, there it'll be appreciated more. I love cards too. I'm
Well,
a
see, I was just about to say like gift cards. I don't
no,
like gift
not
cards.
gift cards, not gift cards.
Oh,
Like
Christmas cards.
cards, period.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
send out
card
Christmas
person.
cards. I send out Christmas cards every year.
Yeah, so I like to do that.
Unfortunately, me and V won't be able to. I don't know. I might have to get over here to the studio. But if she has surgery Monday, we won't be able to do it. But
Yeah.
we normally take pictures and send out Christmas cards.
Okay. Yeah.
But for me, as far as like gift cards, I don't like gift cards. I think gift cards are so impersonable. And that's for Christmas, that's for birthdays, graduations, weddings, whatever. I think they're so impersonal because you can just walk up in a store and just pick up a gift card. But for me, when people give me gifts, I want them to put thoughts into my gift.
Right.
So I
And
don't
that's what I'm
don't
and
bring me
that's
no
what I
goddamn
was saying
gift
is
card. I don't want no gift card.
and that's what I'm saying when it comes to being personable. I'm like that with cards, just any cards. Cause I can pick up, say just a card, whatever. But I like, cause I'm a word. I read. The card has to be significant
Right.
to you. You know what I'm saying? Be again personable. And like if it's somebody that if you don't know what to get them, I'm okay with the gift card because we're like nowadays, people, the gift at that moment, they may be needing that $25 or may be needing that $50 or $75. So
True.
say, well, you know what? Hey, I appreciate you because baby, you don't even know how much I needed this versus that gift that at that moment in time, hell, they can't give it back unless you give them a receipt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'll take the cash for 500, Alex. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just not a gift card girl. I don't know because I don't give gift cards unless somebody specifically say, get me a gift card if they know I'm getting them a gift. I don't get gift cards. I like to take my time when I know the person. I like to take my time and shop and, find something that I know that they would like. Because for me, that means more because the person is like, oh wow, you took your time to go out and find this gift for me, so it means something. So that's just how I feel about gift cards. I hate gift cards. I don't like them. I don't like them at all.
Okay, so that $25 gift card, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it back.
Okay, well just take it and go buy my gift with it.
All right.
See, easy peasy, easy peasy.
Exactly. But again, that goes to show if you know the person. See, that's what that goes back to what we talked about, a while back.
Mm-hmm.
When you know the person, that don't, because you say you don't like gift cards, that don't mean you bougie, you uppity, or you this. That's your choice. Right. And if I know that, then I'm going to get you something that I know that it's still going to be personable. But there's no, I just think you have to know the person.
Well, let me take it back and not say I don't like gift cards.
You prefer?
Okay, let me retract. Let me retract that saying. I don't like gift cards. I love gift cards because you can, like, especially cash gift cards, like Visas and MasterCards, because you can buy what you want. I just feel like a gift card is so impersonable. Like you didn't take your time to find me a gift. Like you didn't take the time to go around and find me a gift. You just went in the store and like, oh, $50 gift card. So let me retract it and say I don't like it. Mm-hmm. I prefer if people are going to give me a gift to give me a gift.
Okay, and that's good. I feel you on that. But what if the person really don't know you?
I mean, I'll take a gift card. That's why I say, let me retract and say I don't like them. Yeah. I just prefer. But if you don't really know me, you're getting to know me, you want to get me a gift, you give me a gift card, I would gladly accept it. But for people who I know me, y'all better go out and take y'all time and find me a nice ass gift. Don't give me no damn gift card. Don't give me no damn gift card.
For those of you that know why you leave personally, y'all already know her likes and her dislikes. So she's already letting you all know, no gift cards.
Yeah. I mean, and they're good too, because like you say, sometimes you can use that money. But
but that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not turning down none but my collar.
But do you know that I have 2 Walmart, 1 Bath and Body Works, 1 Starbucks gift card, and what is that other gift card for? Like, it's a gift card, but it's got 6 different restaurants on it.
Yeah, I know.
I still have those cards from about 4 or 5 years ago.
There's no expiration on
them? The gift cards don't have an expiration date. No. I still have them. I use one of the Walmart cards for Thanksgiving. I'm probably going to use the other one for Christmas since we're having company again. Yeah. But they just there. And I literally forgot they were there. I was switching around my drawers and I was like,
and for those that not her underwear drawers, you all, but her dresser drawers.
My dresser drawers. I was switching them around, like I was moving my clothes around out of the drawers in different drawers.
Yeah.
So, and they were in there. And I was like, oh, I totally forgot about that. I've been having them cars for about 4 years.
Yeah. So do you get now when it comes to gift giving, do you stay with the immediate? Do you or do they have, I mean, if you go out, when I say immediate, like you, V, and mom, your kids and grandkids, do you when it
Now I
comes,
do. Now I do. I can remember when I was in high school, I've been working since I was 15. So when I was in high school, I remember buying for everybody in my family. Now keep in mind, my mom has 13 sisters and brothers. There was 14 of them. And they had kids. And at that time, none of their kids had kids, but I had cousins. So I would buy for when I tell you everybody, like I would spend thousands of dollars on Christmas. And then when I did that for about 3 years. And then and I'm 15 now, I'm 15. So I did that 15, 16, and 17. And when I realized that I wasn't getting back half of the gifts that I was giving out, I cut back and I would give them to like my special cousins, the ones that I were really, really closer to. I would always do my grandparents, my mom, and my sister, my kids, my niece and my nephew. And that was the extent of it. And then after a while, I stopped doing them. I just stopped doing everybody and I kept to my mom, my sister, my kids, my niece, my nephew. And of course, I had a few friends that we exchanged gifts or we did
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah,
But now at this day and time, of course, I don't have any parents. I don't have any grandparents. So now it's just me. Well, it's Mama V, my niece, my nephew, my sons, and my grandkids. That's it. And I mean, I still have friends that I get things for, but to do what I did at 15, I stopped that so long ago. And I mean, they knew I was getting them something because I did it every year and I still would get nothing. So I was like, oh, hell no. Uh-uh. Y'all must be crazy. I'm no. So I soon stopped it. And my mother tried to tell me, but I was a little flip back then. I was like, but this is my money. I work. I could do what I want. And of course, she bat me in my mouth. Then she said, you shouldn't be spending your money like that. You should be saving. So, I stopped that. But I know people who buy. And like another thing that I do is if I'm doing Christmas at my house, I have extra gifts under my tree for my guests. So everybody that came through my door had a gift. I always have like at least 10 extra gifts under my tree
uh-huh,
for my guests. Because I don't ever want a guest to come into my home like for something like Christmas and I don't have nothing for you. I don't know. I'm my mom. I'm my mother's child through and through. Because my mom would always have like little things, even if it was just a card and a candy cane or,
yeah,
a card and, like a box of peppermints and stuff like that. She would,
yeah,
Dollar Tree was around back then. So she would go and get like little candy dishes and like little glasses and stuff like that. And she would give those out to people that came to our house that wasn't family. Like our friends and other people like that, she would always have something extra under the tree to give them. And I
yeah,
kept that with me. So I do that to this day. I always have extra gifts under my tree. And what I do is I catch sales like when Bath and Body Works had the lotions and the body scrubs and all that
right,
for $5.95.
right,
I went and
right.
spent $200. So now I have everybody getting Bath and Body Works this year.
Everybody gonna be smelling alike.
It is what it is. But that's the kind of stuff that I do. I catch those
Yeah,
sales, I buy that stuff and bag it up, box it up, however I want to do it. And I have extra gifts for people. And that's just something I carry from my mom.
good deal. Yeah,
So
family is very important. And the older you
very
get,
important.
I was just thinking, like yesterday, I was having a conversation with my dad the other day, and he was talking about doing some work, and he was like, "Yeah, because I'm 73 years old, and I'm such and such and such and such." And when I tell you, when I got home, and I was thinking, when I tell you, Quana, it hit me. Like, and like you saying, like we just be because and Lord forbid, I haven't experienced marriage. It's certain things that I have not experienced, and I want my dad to be there. You know what I'm saying? But when he said those words, I got home and I was just sitting down and I said, my dad is 73 years old.
Yeah.
I said, Lord, I need him. You know what I'm saying? I need him around a little while. You know what I'm saying? I need him around for as long as possible. But it's, we don't look at as our parents as getting older. That's the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hardest
We don't.
And
We don't, because we don't want them to. Not only do we not want them to get older, we really don't want to get older either.
No.
Let the truth be told. Nobody wants to get old, but we know that it has to happen.
It's coming. Yeah. I mean, we want to live to be, you know what I'm saying? But it's just that we know that the only thing that you cannot come back from is death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things that I was like, Lord, I said it hit me, and I know how I am about family, you know what I'm saying, and people that I'm really close to, and it hit me real hard. Because I was like, to hear him say those words, it's like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure my kids probably look at the same thing with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my kids are, I'm saying, I'm at this age, they looking at my mama, such and such and such and such age. My granddad is, we'll even talk about, like I said, whatever is in God's will, but we just pray for longevity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It
was something my mom used to say all the time. She used to say, like if we asked her, like, Mom, how you doing? She'd say, I'm fine, child. He granted me another extension.
Yes.
That's what she used to say. I keep getting my extensions. Thank you, Lord. He keep granting my extensions.
Absolutely.
So I thought that was really funny how she would always say that. And I was like, what is extension? He extended my life another day. So, and that's what she used to say. I got my extension today, baby. I was like, oh, all right, honey. So, yeah, it's just things we don't think about, because you go through life, you wake up every morning, and just like when V and I talked about it medically, people don't think about their arms, their feet, their hands, their back, their eyes, their mouth. People don't think about that until you can't use it, because it's a natural thing. Every day we get up, our feet hold us up on the floor, our legs, then our hands grab and touch and hold anything that we need. But we never think about what would happen if we didn't have the activity of our limbs anymore, because it's not happening. So we just go through day after day after day, and we just live our life, and we don't think about what if, because every morning we wake up, these things are moving and they're active.
Right.
And you don't think about it. So we don't think about death. We don't think about getting old. We know we're getting old. I don't think people think about that until they make a birthday. Because then they're like, oh, like me, when I made 50, I was like, oh my God, I'm 50?
Right.
I was like, what in the hell? I'm a half a century. I'm old as shit. But let me tell that to somebody that's 70, they still like, girl, you just a baby. What?
Yeah.
Y'all used to tell me I was a baby when I was 19 and 20. I'm 50 now, so I'm still a baby.
Yeah.
And so their thing is, you're still a baby according to us. We're 70, we're 80.
Yeah.
You're still a damn baby.
Yeah, that 50 was a shocker. That 50 was a shocker.
Yes, girl, listen, let me tell you, it was a shocker. Where is Nisa? I gotta go.
I don't know, but I mean, it's 8:30, so I mean,
you want to end it?
We can.
I hate it though.
We can.
I'm coming. Okay. Yeah. I hate it though. We was having good conversation.
We can pick it back up.
Yeah, because we're gonna talk about Christmas next week. We'll talk about these subjects, because I don't really know, people really came on because we didn't really share like we normally do.
Yeah.
But I noticed that a lot of people go back and watch our show.
Yeah, we just need
They
to
do.
see each other.
So, anybody that was tuning in, we thank you guys for tuning in. This is a short show tonight. We missing our engineer.
We miss, the engineer.
We missing our engineer tonight who does all the technical stuff. So I'm gonna try to do the best that
Right.
I can. But next week I will be featuring a water and a wine next week. I'm gonna get you ladies the water on Saturday. I'll
Okay.
bring your water on Saturday so you can have for the show.
Okay.
I'll bring you you guys something, you ladies, something to drink as well. But anybody, y'all, follow us on Facebook at The Ladies Den. Follow us on Instagram at The Ladies Den 2023. And please go subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Ladies
Please.
Den Podcast. We love you guys for tuning
Love
in. I'm
y'all.
sorry I'm in and out. Our engineer was supposed to be here taking care of this, but we hope and wish that she's well, and we
Yes,
will talk
safe
to her
travels
later.
back.
But we will see you guys next Thursday. Make sure you tune in for a live performance. And then actually the Thursday after that, we're going to have a live cooking segment. So tune in, y'all. The Ladies Den is leveling up. We're leveling up on y'all. So
ATL's
don't miss
hottest for
out.
next year. ATL's
Oh,
hottest for next year.
2024 is on and popping.
Yes.
Do you understand? We are leveling up. So y'all better tune in. So
All right.
anyway, thanks for joining us. Y'all have a good
And
night.
you enjoy. Have a great shoot. I'm looking forward to seeing
I will.
these.
You'll see the pictures. Hey.
Are you ready?
We stay ready.
Bayou
Bayou
Diva.
Diva.
Let 'em know that you're ready. It's Thursday night, they at it again. You got it locked into the ladies then. It's Lady K, Kiki too, plus the Bayou Diva. You know how they do. From breaking news to favorite foods. She was popping in the city, hot topics too. Advice for your issues if you need to grab a tissue. Just wait till a break, they may say something that'll fit you. Amazing guests live on set. You can laugh to your heart's content. They appreciate the love cause it's truly a blessing. My name's Saga Boss and I approve this message. Ain't no room for hating, you're the entertainment. You are locked in to the ladies' den. So there's no confusion, they love what they're doing. You are locked in to the ladies' den. The Ladies' Den, Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard
Round
Time.
of applause.
Tell them Saga sent
Oh
you.
wait, I gotta find it, girl.
Out of here.
And we out. I'll call you later.
All right, baby. Have a good one.
All right.
All right.
Lady K, are you ready?